Have you ever stopped to ponder how the ancients powered their world? In a time before combustion engines, nuclear reactors, or even steam power, how did these civilizations manage to harness the energy they needed to drive their societies forward? And what relevance do these ancient technologies have in our modern world, where the cry for green power is growing louder each day? Indeed, our predecessors were not as primitive as one might think. From the earliest civilizations, mankind has sought to harness the power of the elements. The ancient Persians, for example, were pioneers of wind power, constructing some of the first windmills to grind grain and pump water. These technological marvels, known as wind catchers, were a testament to the ingenuity of a society that existed thousands of years ago. Similarly, the ancient Greeks and Romans tapped into the power of water, constructing intricate aqueduct systems that used gravity to transport water over long distances. Meanwhile, in the sunny climes of Egypt, architects designed buildings to maximize the use of solar power, with large windows and reflective surfaces that disperse sunlight throughout the interior. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, and we find the Dutch refining the windmill design to drain wetlands and create arable land. In China, the invention of the water wheel provided efficient, renewable power for agriculture and manufacturing. Even as the Industrial Revolution ushered in an era of fossil fuels, the seeds of green power technology were being sown. In the 19th century, scientists and inventors were already experimenting with solar power, developing the first solar cells and solar-powered engines. And here we are today, at the dawn of a new era, where green power technology is not only feasible but necessary. Solar panels and wind turbines dot our landscapes, while research into wave and tidal power promises to unlock even more potential from our natural world. But what does this all mean for us today? It's simple. Our ancestors knew the importance of working with nature, rather than against it. They understood the power of the sun, the wind, and the water, and they harnessed these resources in ways that were sustainable and renewable. As we face the challenges of climate change and dwindling fossil fuel reserves, we would do well to remember these lessons from our past. The ancient technologies may seem primitive by our standards, but they hold the key to a sustainable future. To sum up, our journey through the ages has revealed that green power technology is not a new concept. From the windmills of Persia to the solar architecture of Egypt, from the water wheels of China to the solar cells of the 19th century, mankind has always sought to harness the power of nature. And as we look to the future, we are reminded that the solutions to our energy crises may well lie in the wisdom of our past. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey. As we strive to create a sustainable future, let us remember the lessons of the past. After all, in the words of philosopher George Santayana, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.